Hi guys, and thank you for tuning in, and welcome to Boats, Fishing, Guitars and Rock and Roll. This is a little video of how I set up my semi-permanent mooring for my boat. You're just going to love this. Yes. Rock and roll. Buff away. I say semi-permanent because we take the boat out at the end of the summer season in October. So we put the boat in May and take it out usually about the first week of October. And this is how I set my little mooring up. Rock and roll. Okay, right. Well, this is basically a snubber. There we are. And basically the idea is one rope attaches from the cleat from the boat onto here, threaded around, and then twisted around, usually around 3 times, and then this goes straight to your mooring connection on the harbour wall or harbour side. Never used these before, so this is the first time, so we'll see how we go. For the last 4 years I've been using these springs. Instead of all the weight and the force being pulled on the cleat, as you can see there, it actually takes on the spring. There you are, you saw that. Made a massive difference and give me quite a lot of peace of mind, because otherwise it'll be tugging on that cleat. There you are, you saw that. There we go. Which have proven to be excellent actually. There is a cost difference. I mean, I'm looking at using these ones for the stern. One of the things that I always had doubts about was actually, it's okay on the bow using a spring because it's usually out of the water. And I have thought for the last 3 years how nice it would be to have a couple of spring ones at the stern that actually lay in the water. But obviously they're going to rust up. So I thought, actually, why not try one of these rubber ones in the water? I don't know how they'll be affected by the sea salt, but these were €7, the smaller ones. I'll show you the big ones in a minute in my setup. And this is actually, as you can see, €19 for one spring. The only reason I've got one spring here is because I've got another spring that I used last year, actually snapped. So anyway, this is my setup. Here we are. So I've got some heavy duty chain, excuse the cat bowls, heavy duty chain here, really heavy duty. I've then attached that to a bracket, which I will actually wire that around so it can't be twisted. Then at the end of the season, what I will do is so the ropes are not staying in the water throughout the winter, I shall just undo the wire once I've disconnected the wire. I shall undo the wire and then twist it out and take it all back. I've had it properly ironed and woven in, okay, spliced in. And then there's the snubber. This is a more heavy duty one. These were €10 each. And it's obviously fitted through there, threaded it through there, twisted it round 3 times, and then a rope goes straight to my cleat. So that's the idea, guys. So we'll see how we go. So next time you see me, we'll be at the harbour. Rock and roll. Well, here we are, guys. Down the harbour. And there she is. And the name of the boat's Rock and Roll, for obvious reasons. There we are. Right, let's show you the snubbers. Okay, there we are. That's my boat. Here's one seriously heavy duty chain that you saw in on my living room floor. around a great big ring there. And you can see the snubber there, look. Let's take you a closer look. What a beautiful day here on Crete on May the 14th. I've got a gig tonight as well. I'm rocking out with the band for the first time at our regular residency at the Posto di Cafe in Cavros, which is near Yoyopoly for those that know. Right, here we go. So, as you can see, I've hooked it right round there, wrapped it round that seriously strong connection into the concrete. That's the wiring I'm talking about, to stop it twisting around. That's what the Greeks do, and I wouldn't have thought of it myself, but I noticed that's what they do to stop it undoing itself. And then we've got the snubber there. So there we are. So that's pretty much it really, guys. And obviously she's wrapped around the cleats. Now, one good thing, one positive and one thing that's a little bit more beneficial with using the rubber snubbers is that if the rubber snubber snaps, there's a tongue twister for you, then the rope is still connected. Whereas with the spring, here's the spring version, I used to connect the rope to there. Obviously that's already connected just as it was before for 4 years. If the rope, if this snaps and pulls away, which it did do last year, and a 7-8 before coming into the harbour, then I've got no connection at all, it's gone. Whereas with the snubber, the rubber snubber, if that should snap, the rope's still attached, and it'll probably give me an extra 2 or 3 days grace before the rope snaps. But you do want really good high quality rope as opposed to your normal cheap and nasty 50 foot per dollar rope. So there we are. So anyway, that's my setup. So hopefully that's good. That's a benefit to you guys. The reason I've got this spring still attached, I will connect this spring as an additional safety precaution with that ring there on the bow, only for really bad weather. As you can see, my position in the harbour is not brilliant because I'm right in the entrance almost, and there is another boat that goes in here as well. So, but anyway, there we are. So anyway, hopefully that's been a benefit to you guys, and don't forget to subscribe, place a like or comment. I've got lots more videos coming on. Some of you guys have asked me to do certain videos, so I will be doing those over the next couple of weeks. So keep the eyes peeled and keep checking out the channel. Alright, thanks a lot, rock and roll. Of course, the other nice benefit of the rubber snubber, as it's I've called it, is that if you're disconnected to go out on a trip, the actual rubber floats. Even though it's very heavy, it does actually float, keeping your bow line on the dock side ready to pick up with your retriever rod when you come back. So that's another good benefit of the rubber snubber. Alright, rock and roll.